It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another one. We're back with our weekly reaction schedule, or I should say we're finally back. It's been a while, but we are finally back. That's a great segue because the episode we're going to be reacting to today is an episode of Money Heist, La Casa De Papel, which is also called We're Back. So that's kind of cool, but this is Season 2, Episode 1, or Part 3, Number 1. They numbered these different in different places. It causes a little bit of confusion. I gave up trying to understand which the accurate way of numbering things are. But with that said, I'm definitely very interested to get into this episode and see where we go from here. Obviously, last episode, even though it was a long time ago that I watched it, the thing that I remember from it is that Tokyo was arrested and the professor was arrested for different reasons. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens and whether Tokyo is going to spill the beans or, whether she's going to keep her mouth shut. And also it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with the professor and whether he's going to be able to get out of the predicament that he is currently facing. But with that said, that's enough of me talking. Before we jump into the reaction, as always, if you're not a subscriber and enjoy the content by the end, consider subscribing to join our community. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing to help me get there. Also, don't forget to share and smash the like button if you do enjoy the content, and press the bell to be notified when we upload on the channel. With that said, let's just jump right into this reaction.
¿Quién es el profesor?
Yeah, that's where it ended last time.
Artículo 550. Delito de atentado contra la autoridad.
Yeah, he beat up that cop, Raquel's ex, right?
Habrá que ver cómo acaba.
No, eso ya te lo digo yo. Con todos los secuestradores reventado a tiro.
That got him nervous. I mean, he's not wrong. It's just a matter of when.
Joder, profesor, ¿quién ha hecho esta chapuza?
¿Una empresa?
¿Qué cojones, una empresa? O sea, esto huele a cuñado haciéndose manitas.
Bueno, lo hice yo, con unos tutoriales que encontré en internet.
Joder,
That's why it came out like that. I love how their movement is synced with the music.
Habla con el atracador.
That's not how he sounds.
Perdón.
I think he did that on purpose. He's having fun with it.
Ahora tenemos que entrar en la red ilegal de internet para comprar algunas cosas también ilegales.
The deep web, you mean? Not that I know too much about it.
Además, mira, no está caro. 60 bitcoins. Son 150.000 euros o algo así el cambio.
That's a lot. 150,000? I'm sure that conversion is way different nowadays.
Bienvenidos al Parque Jurásico. ¡Socorro, que me come el dinosaurio!
You don't need to understand what she said to know that she was mocking him.
Si se va Río, no cuentes conmigo. Porque tampoco soy lo suficientemente madura.
What do you think about that, Professor? The professor is like really soft, so if he wasn't smart, the detectives would eat him alive. No question about it. He was already ready. He knew what was gonna happen.
Sí. Hola, necesito hablar con la inspectora Raquel Murillo, por favor, es muy urgente.
¿Quién le llama?
Interesting person to contact.
De haber agredido a un agente de servicio, a tu exmarido más concretamente.
¿Cómo?
Estoy...
Bueno, tranquilo. En cuanto pueda voy para allá.
Gracias.
Detective. Why? You're making the wrong decision here.
Sigamos.
Oh, okay. I thought she's just gonna bail. At least she didn't do that.
Tienes que alegar que ha sido una pelea. Si solo la has currado tú, date por jodido.
What's up with him?
De nada.
Y una puta mierda lo de tener su parte era si la apresabas, no si la sacabas tú de aquí y la echabas como una perra rodando escaleras abajo a los leones. Y con la mala hostia que tiene...
I doubt this was part of the professor's plan to get Tokyo arrested. What I don't know is if the professor and Berlin's plan was to do this all along. You know what I mean? I feel like things spiraled out of control.
¿Quieres un consejo? Claro. Piensa en un lugar bonito. En algún momento de tu vida en el que hayas sido realmente feliz. Y respira hondo. Reflexiona.
That's some good advice. Not the generic cliche advice. Well, it was kind of cliche, but you know what I mean.
¿Sabes lo que hizo tu novia con la única ilusión que yo tenía en mi vida?
¿Cuándo fue la última vez que te vio? Que tenía 3 años.
Se la metió en la boca, la masticó y me la escupió a la cara.
Yeah, that was
Puñetero recuerdo tuyo.
Cállate la puta boca.
that was a pretty bitchy thing to do.
Cállate, vale.
Tienes razón.
Doesn't make it right that she said it though, in that way at that time. Is he planning an escape? I don't put it past him. He's the professor. If anyone can escape, it's him. What is he doing? Why is he doing this? I'm sure there's a reason. Oh, okay. He's gonna make it seem like he was also hit, so it looks like it was a fight. It goes back to his conversation with that other dude that was
Si
next
se
to
puede
him.
necesitar una razón para vivir.
Hombre, Nairobi, ¿qué quieres que te diga? Tener un hijo para tener una razón para vivir, no sé, no me parece muy buen plan.
No,
Además que yo estoy con Tokio, joder.
que no te estoy pidiendo que te cases conmigo. Solo te estoy pidiendo un poquito de esperma.
Puta, y luego dices que Tokio está loca, tú estás peor.
He's got a point.
¿Dónde vas? Hay que joder a Berlín de una manera que no sea entregándose.
Now that is an interesting idea.
Vámonos, Samba.
Raquel, you just made the worst decision of your life. Even though I don't like the guy, you made a bad decision there.
Para manteneros mansos como borregos, trabajando para nosotros, pero sonrientes, porque aquí hay que estar siempre sonriente. ¿Verdad que
Damn.
sí, don Andrés de Fonollosa?
Oh, I knew that was coming. But I feel like it's part of his plan, or part of the plan that he set up with Nairobi.
¿Qué te parece si te ofrezco un 2 por 1?
Ooh, that's an interesting
Te
offer.
ofrezco a ti para él. Atenuantes, arrepentimiento y colaboración. Eso siempre y cuando la información que nos deis sirva para poner punto y final a esta pesadilla.
Estamos hablando de 1/3 de la condena.
Creo que es mejor plan que acabar como tu último novio. ¿No crees?
She knew exactly what to say and when to say it. Yep, she was saving that one. He's not gonna do that.
Ejecutarte. Efectivamente has perdido la cabeza.
Is he gonna do that?
No puedo dejar que te marches.
Or he can't even do it. Nairobi's gonna jump in, I can feel it.
El mundo va a tener que perdérselo.
See, I told you.
¡Mierdas haces!
Baja el puto arma.
Se ha acabado el tiempo de las alegaciones. Desgraciadamente, la democracia solo nos ha traído disgustos y yo acabo de dictar sentencia.
Basta ya de gilipolleces que estamos todos muy nerviosos.
I would be shocked if they actually killed him right now. They might kill Berlin soon, but it's gonna be an interesting conversation between Berlin and the professor right now. Yeah,
Que bajes la pistola,
professor's like,
porque si no
what
te
did
vas
I
a
miss?
perder seguro.
Oh! Whoa! No. Yes? Yeah. Got me for a sec. I totally thought they actually killed him.
Que no merecía la pena sacrificarse por un plan que ya había fracasado.
Oh.
Por el plan del
So is she gonna spill the beans?
Él también me había engañado.
¡Sergio!
Oh.
¿Qué pasa, Sergio?
Momento.
Whoa. But does the inspector actually know the professor by name? Or by the name that they know him as?
Sergio.
Mmm. Ooh.
Soy un hombre con suerte, nunca olvide eso.
Llamaba solamente para saludar. Le dejo que interrogue tranquilamente a Tope, tengo muchas cosas que contarle.
Y luego ya cuando termine, me llama.
What's the professor's plan here? What's his game plan? He was shocked a little bit, but he composed himself. She changed her strategy, but she was ready to give up the whole thing.
Interrogada por la policía. Como la seda es que hayas estado a punto de ejecutar a Río.
He knows everything. Oh! Oh!
Profesor, soy Nairobi. Berlín no está en condiciones, así que a partir de ahora estoy al mando yo.
Interesting.
Empieza el matriarcado.
I like the way they're going with it now. Alright, that was my reaction to Season 2, Episode 1 of Money Heist, La Casa de Papel, or Part 3, Number 1, however you want to look at it. This was actually a pretty solid episode. It started off as if they're gonna stall the story and kind of go the same direction they did in the last episode and leave things more or less in the same ballpark as what we had in the last episode, but they went a completely different direction in the last like 15 minutes, and I just can't really predict what's gonna happen next. I mean, a lot of crazy stuff happened in the last 15 minutes, so I'm definitely intrigued. I mean, Nairobi is in charge now, so it's gonna be interesting to see where that leads, and obviously everything related to the professor and being arrested and all of that is resolved now. It might come back around, but I think at this point everything is good now. But obviously the other part of the story was what happened with Tokyo, and obviously at this point Tokyo is not going to say anything either, so I guess all of the stories are resolved, and at this point it's a matter of what is Nairobi going to do, because that is the main, I would say, plot line going forward. So it's going to be interesting to see where things lead from here. But I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to share and smash the like button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to join our community. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber and enjoy the content, subscribe to help me get there. And don't forget to press the bell to be notified when we upload. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.